Hello, how's everyone doing? Happy day before the New Year's Eve. Um, I hope this video finds everyone in a happy, healthy space. I am doing fabulous. Um, I am up still. I am up and I am making my oxtails, and I cannot go to sleep until I know they're cooked down enough for me to cut them down uh, fuck, a little bit. But everything has been cool. Okay, I found it. Ah, I needed a bay leaf. Oh. One is the lowest love that you ever seen. Okay, so it's getting ready to be New Year's Eve. I'm very excited. Oh, man. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. These are some big ass oxtails. Yeah, I do need to taste this pork. So good. But I gotta let it cook down some more. And I taste that damn scotch bonnet pepper. Ooh, it's a little spicy. I had a little bit of oil that I really needed to drain off of this. But all in all, New Year's dinner, New Year's Eve dinner is going to be spectacular. I'm not going to have to cook. Hi. I'm just trying to get my little dinner. I want my oxtails to be good and tender. So I'm trying to drain any little excess oil off of these. But y'all want no greasy ass oxtails. So I'm doing some draining. How are you? You gotta get all the excess oil off of it. And the shit isn't easy. Just trying to do a little draining. Okay, Patrice. I'm like, who are you? Without being rude, I deplore rudeness. Hello, big sis. Good evening. How are you? How was your day? I have a full day ahead of me. I have to go pick up my high blood pressure medicine. And I need to go pick up my Ozempic. And then I'm coming home and I'm gonna go over and see my mama. Because my mother said she'll be asleep by 7:30. That's how you know you done got good and old. And I wanna go over there and see my mother. And while I'm over there, I'm gonna do some laundry. Because you can't go into the new year with dirty clothes. And oh, this is so good. I'm trying to make sure I get any oil off of this. Don't want no oil floating around on top. Now these motherfuckers, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Let me make sure. No oil. And it's starting to thicken up a little. So I'm making Jamaican style oxtails. I'm gonna do some. Hey,
What are these?
those are plantains. And what you getting? Oh, there's only two of those left.
Yeah.
I'm just doing an oil drain off of these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the oil. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
So now that I got these all cooked down, well, they're not, they still have some ways to go. But the most important part is the draining. You can't have any oil in them. Hey, Aston, can you do mama a favor? Can you wash this little pot out? Okay. Now I just want to get all the excess oil off the top of them and get you a spoon and taste the juice. I just try to make sure it's much oil, no oil. You could pour that straight down the drain and wash that pot. Does this look like it has oil in it now?
Mm, not too much.
Okay.
Should I wait?
Here, let me. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me try one more. No, that's pretty good. Okay. Let me put the lid back on it. And when you get a minute, use a spoon and let me know what you think about the taste. Hold on. Maddie, come in. Yeah, make sure it's not greasing. There's no grease in there. Mm. So since I got that all done, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add these pigeon peas. I got 2 cans of pigeon peas. You okay? So I don't have to really cook anything tomorrow. It's just the laundry day. Your day has been great. Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm trying to get it done early. You know there's another Dawn in there. Dishwashing liquid. Mm-hmm. A whole brand new one. Did you want one of those chocolate chip cookies?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, Diane had one tomorrow.
Okay. One is the loneliest love that you ever knew. Okay. The alarm is set. Yes, I am trying to get this shit done. You know, oh shit. Making oxtails is definitely a labor of love. And I try to take my time making them. I went yesterday to a meat market here in Chicago and I bought a lot of oxtails. But I didn't cook them all. Some of them I froze. And the process of just making oxtails, Jamaican style oxtails, it's a lot of ingredients. It's time consuming. You're leaving rehearsal and headed home. Okay, I need you to be careful getting home. I know it is dark. Um, just the whole browning of the oxtails and checking on them every few minutes and turning them over and just the stuff you have to buy. And I'm just like, I did it. I did it. So those oxtails are going to cook a little while longer. I'm going to add the peas and I might do the cabbage tonight because it's nothing but smothered cabbage with bell peppers and the only thing I have these rolls that by this company called Rhodes, and they're so good. They're in my oven proofing right now. There is something on my eyeglass and it's really bothering me. They're in the oven proofing, and the plantains are basically they can cook themselves. I'm so excited. Next month I get to get a brand new pair of glasses. And I am happy. um, but yeah, so I might do that tonight, get that done, and just get the cabbage done and put to the side. Then tomorrow, um, do my plantains and do my do my plantains and my rolls and the coconut rice. And like I said, go do my laundry, get home, eat. And wait for the new year. You know, I have no New Year's resolutions. Reason I don't is because every year I come up with a New Year's resolution and I'd be like, ugh, I don't want to do that. Usually my New Year's resolution was, I'm going to lose weight. Thanks, Ozempic. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I have collarbones. See? So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. So I'm cool with that. But one thing I am going to do is I'm going to go to the gym only to work my legs and my arms. Legs and arms, nothing else. Nothing. I'm not getting on a treadmill. I'm not getting on stair lift, those things, whatever they fuck they call it. I'm literally gonna lift weights for 1 hour for my legs and my arms. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not. So that's gonna be New Year's. But I have a lot of very, very exciting things going on after the first of the year. Which I can't share right now. But just know it's good. And when I can include you, I will let you all know. As you all see, I do know how to keep my mouth shut. Um, like with the whole Reckoning documentary. I had known for a minute. I went and recorded it. A lot of you went with me when I took my flight and everything. But you all, I wasn't able to tell you all what I was going to go do. So I know how to keep my mouth shut. Hello, darling. Just finishing molding your hair. Okay. Princess has a big evening tomorrow. So have fun. Take plenty of pictures. And we're doing brunch. We're doing brunch for my 55th birthday. Yes, I'll be 55 years old. So we'll be doing brunch sometime after New Year. Because my birthday is on a Monday. I'm really happy. Like, I'm like, oh my God, 55. It's just like, it's a Monday. It's a Monday. Just like, ugh. Ooh, what's my neighbor talking about? You was coming for my party? Well, if you're going to come, we're just doing brunch and then we'll probably, you know, go, tell mine and said hi. Then we'll probably just go drink champagne and then everybody will disperse because the next day is Monday, the actual day of my birthday, and people have to go to work. Yeah. So if you want to come, you're more than welcome. Brunch is on the 3rd. No, the 4th. The brunch is on the 4th because my birthday is on the 5th. So yeah, it was Princess's idea, and I love her so much. She's so protective of me. It is so freaking crazy. That's why I love her. she was like, I know you're not going to go out. I was like, no, I'm not. Me and her went to a party, and we have more parties to go to. I just can't go out on New Year's. It's going to be too many people, and, you know, everything is like overpriced, and I just don't feel like dealing with no crowds. I want to be home and I want to watch Diana Ross, and Chance the Rapper is doing something really big here in Chicago for the new year. So I just want to be in my house, minding my business, chilling in the safety of my home. My children are staying home. Well, Maddie said she don't know. She said she's torn. First, she said she was going to stay home because her father's birthday is New Year's Day. So the kids want to be here to wish their dad a happy birthday. Hopefully, she'll just stay at home. You know, it's our first Dick Clark New Year. I know. I know Dick Clark will be so proud. Um, just be warm. Princess, I swear, it's going to be cold down there. I don't know how you all are going to do it, but you said you're going to pregame and then you got someplace else to go. Girl, please just stay warm. Please stay warm. I told you, like, I can't do it. You know, all those years I lived in New York, I never went to Times Square to see the ball drop. I watched the ball drop from my house. Donna Ross is coming here to Arizona in February. I just got my ticket. Expensive. I know it's expensive. It's Diana Ross, and I'm so jealous of you. Have fun. And if you can you get me a concert t-shirt? I always ask people to get me a concert t-shirt. Please, like something real fabulous. I would like for you to get it in an extra large because I like to cut all of my shirts, t-shirts, and sweatshirts because I like my shoulders to be out because they're pretty. Yeah, please. I will send you the money. I just want a really cute Diana Ross t-shirt. Somewhere like, like, I'm coming. Oh, dun, 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 coming. I love Diana Ross. I'm so happy for you. And I know the ticket was probably fucking ridiculous, but I'm going to watch it from my TV in my bed. Yeah. Just TV in the bed, minding my business, praying, praying that everyone has a safe and prosperous and happy new year. Not just New Year Day, the whole 365. I would like to see people win. Winning is great. Um, and just stay prayerful. Like seriously. It's and try to stay kind. I know it's really hard sometimes because people are fucking complete jerks. Check to see if she's coming back to Chicago theater where I saw her a few years ago. Girl, even if Diana Ross, the big boss, come here, I'm not getting a ticket. No. Mm-mm. No, I can't. I just don't want to be around people like that. I just don't. And I love Diana Ross. I can sing and dance from the comfort of my home. I don't have to worry about parking or getting a lift. I don't have to worry about getting dressed up. I can wear my sweatpants and you see I got my furry sweatpants on and I could just be in the house. That's for you young people. Go enjoy. Have a beautiful time though, Patrice. For real. That diva changed outfits so many times. I know she do. Would it be any other way for someone other than Diana Ross? Let's go check these oxtails. Let's go give it another stir. Oh, my house smells so good. It's so fragrant. Mm. Look at that. I think I might have to do another little oil thing on. And these oxtails, I got these at Park Meats, Park Meat Packing, and they didn't have a lot of fat on them. So Patty changed 2 times, and she only did 30 minutes and changed twice. I love these divas. You know what motherfuckers really putting on a show when they change their clothes. I don't know what the fuck my son is watching. Trying to make sure it's no oil. And I used my largest pot because I didn't want anything to bubble over and spill. Hi, Mary. How are you?
I love them teeth.
I'm just really hoping that tomorrow in Chicago, people allow people to have a good time. You know, not all the shooting and just the acting stupid. Like, let us have a good time. Let the people who are going out enjoy being out in this beautiful, beautiful city on this cold, cold night. Because for some reason, motherfuckers here just don't know how to act. And it's really crazy because the other night, OG Patrice and I were having a conversation about, you know, going out a long time ago when we were a little younger and how dudes would like really get dressed, suited, and booted. And motherfuckers didn't want to do or commit anything violent because motherfuckers was dressed. Ladies were dressed like ladies, men were dressed like men. Motherfuckers wasn't wearing skinny jeans. Men had dress shoes. And, you know, on some nowadays ass shit, these motherfuckers don't even have that. They just, I don't know what they do. But no, you guys, I have some really, really major shit coming up. I'm excited. And I am working with some amazing people. Okay, this is for. Okay. Cut it down a little. It smells so good. And it fogged up my glasses. Now, since I'm using these canned pigeon peas, and I want the sauce that it's cooking in to thicken, I'm not going to drain anything off of it. Nothing. Okay. Okay, son. So, what's the cat doing? So, I don't need you to do it right now. That large nesting bowl, the plastic one, when that finished cooking down, kitten, stop acting weird.
Not being weird. You really don't.
When it finished cooking down and the meat is tender, like fork tender, we're gonna transfer it to the bowl and we're just gonna leave it sitting on the island. And I want you to wash the big pot out.
Wait, so I don't have to worry about stirring it until tomorrow?
No, I'm gonna let it cook down about 2 more hours. And then I'm gonna add the beans and then let the beans cook and thicken it. Then we're gonna put it in there.
Okay.
And we'll just leave it on top of the island. And no, I need this. Okay. And then I'll do the cabbage. But in the morning, I need you to get me to the car. So
Laundry.
yeah, I'm gonna do the laundry at your grandmother's house so I can spend time with her.
Alright.
Did you taste it?
I didn't taste anything.
Well, taste it and let me know what it needs. Or if it, yeah, but I mean,
Okay. I'm not using another spoon.
make sure you wash whatever spoon you use.
Mm-hmm.
What spoon you gonna use? Here, then just use this one. Make sure you wash it though.
Mm-hmm. You watching somebody?
No, I'm on a live. You don't have to take that much, do you?
That's good.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Wipe that off right there. You think it needs anything else?
No.
Okay.
Look.
Empty the dish drain for me. Thank you. Oh my God.
Yes, by virgin of battery.
And by tomorrow morning, these will be proofed. Oh, life is coming along just fine. One is the lowest number you ever knew. I drained all like the residual like oil that was floating on top of, and it's like starting to thicken real nice.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the peas in it and let it cook a little bit longer. And when everything's like damn near fall off the bone, I'm gonna take it out and just put it in a bowl and leave it on top of the island. I think I channeled the spirit of a Jamaican woman. I don't know what it is. I just really make really good oxtails. It's just the timing. It just takes so much fucking time. I was like, damn. One is the lonely number you ever knew. And I bought a cake. I bought a Tate's cake. You know, I don't know if you all have heard of Tate's chocolate chip cookies. They have a chocolate chip cake, and I ordered it. And I'm going to put a birthday candle on it for my husband. He'll be 56. I'll be 55. It's Capricorn season, baby. You know, the whole Capricorn season thing kicks off with Jesus Christ. Remember, he was a Capricorn. This is probably why we act how we act. Thank you, Jesus. You know, so, but yeah, I really don't have that much to do tomorrow. I just want to get done what I have to get done and get back in my house and just mind my business. You know, I have some people coming in January after my birthday. We have something to take care of. Some major business shit, you know. So that's going on. And I just have so many surprises. And there are going to be some people who are really surprised in the new year. I have to. But other than that, everything's cool. My kids are cool. My mom, my husband, my sisters, good girlfriends. Everybody's good. And that's really all I can ask for, you know? And I spoke today with one of Craig's friends, and he shared something with me. And he shared with me, which I forgot. He was like, he called me to tell me that he felt like I did really well on the doc, and he felt like I did very well on the art of dialogue. And he was like, man, that brought back so many memories. He was like, because I was with Craig when Pop got shot. I was like, I forgot about that. He was like, we were shook. I was like, oh, I want to interview you. So I'm going to interview him. Because he know a lot of shit. He knows shit that I don't even know because I wasn't there. But yeah, This is going to be interesting. And I also in the new year have my new little segment coming up called 20 questions that we're trying to get together now to ask certain people 20 questions. And it's literally not an interview. It's literally 20 questions. Nothing too personal, nothing intrusive, nothing tacky. Just 20 questions. So we're working on that. So we got a few little things going on. You know, that's basically it. That's it. But today, well, tonight, like I said, I'm gonna stay up for a little while, let this food finish cooking, and like I said, I might even do the cabbage tonight. I don't know. I have no idea, but this year has been very interesting. It has been very eye-opening, and I've come to learn, even at this big age, people really ain't shit. Mm-mm. Nah, nah. But I promise you this, some of the mistakes I made last year will not be going into my 2026. They won't. But I will remain a lady. I will remain civil. I will remain kind. These are things that I can't escape. And these are things that are just kind of set in stone in my life. I'm not a stooper. I don't stoop to people's levels because I don't have to. Um, but I am going to stay prayerful, you know, because there's a lot of shit going on in the world and people really need prayer. They really do. For instance, I'm sitting here looking at the Barbie doll you got me, and she's still just so fabulous. And I'm never going to take her out of her box. I can't wait to move and get a whole new lady lounge. And I'm going to start collecting Barbie dolls. And Princess and I are going to be doing our own doll house. We're into miniatures, doll houses, and designing of doll houses. That's just our thing. But we need a really large space. Well, not really large. I mean, I could do it up there, but no, because my cats will be walking on it and fucking with it. And I don't want that. So I'm waiting. But girl, I found the doll house company. That one doll house that we be seeing, and that motherfucker on that swivel. I'm gonna buy it. And we're gonna just start putting stuff in it and designing it. And once it's done, I don't know what do you do at a doll house after it's all fixed up and fancy on the inside? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Because I want people to be like, oh, that's so nice, that's so cute. And everyone get into doll houses. I had a doll house as a child, and it was cute, but it just wasn't what I wanted. There was this girl named Sharon, and she had a doll house, and if you plugged it in, lights and shit came on in her house. I opened TikTok tonight, and a house in West Beverly, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Girl, that's a sign. Oh my God. You better check into that. Yes, it is a sign from God. Let me put that up here. How do I do that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a sign from God. Oh my God. Girl, you better call those motherfuckers tomorrow. You still have room for your office. It probably got a basement. You could do your crafts and stuff in the basement. Hell, we could set our doll house up at your house. You got a basement. Shit. Girl, that ain't nothing but God. Look at you. Girl, you better call them tomorrow. Be like, hi, happy New Year's Eve. How you doing? Be the first. And it's in Beverly, baby back. Mm. We'll talk about that later. Mm-hmm. Girl, but you still need to check into that. Like, seriously. $1,200, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms in Beverly? Unheard of. I have to lay eyes on this. Huh. But you need to call them and let them know you're interested. Seriously. That's dope. And oh, you were just talking about this. You see how things happen. God is always on time. Always. The same way he done brought this to you, everything else will fall into place too. I promise you it will. I'm very, very excited. Very excited. Mm. Girl, if they got the address, I would drive past there tomorrow because you know I got to go over by my mama's house and you know where she at. I'll skirt right down the street and see what the fuck is going on. I most definitely will for you. Child. That's just that's just great. I can smell this oxtails all the way up here. And they smell so freaking good. Mm. I bought these pants, you guys, and they're too big for me. But I think I might. Nah, honestly, I was gonna take them to the dry cleaner and like have them shorten them because they're really fucking long. Let's go check these oxtails again. Oh, I gotta check the tenderness. Oh shit. They softening up, but they need to be a little bit softer. Pick this flame up a little bit more. Hey, Matt. Um, I have something in the oven, so don't cut it on. I'm proofing those rolls. All right, babe. Thank you. I'm cold. Hold on. Yeah, these motherfuckers really pictures. Got ones in the cages and shit. That should be breaking my heart. I need about another hour and a half, 2 hours. And then they'll be ready. Oh, so yesterday we decided on a family trip. And we're going back to the Dominican Republic because we have to go check on that house down there. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I need a out of the country vacation. I need sun. I need sand. Just sun and sand. A sun and poolside. I don't care. I'm not real picky. I just need to tan. I didn't get to tan at all this past summer. I've been the same complexion for about a year and a half. I need sun on my skin. But yeah, I'm excited about that. But then again, we might not go. I don't know. Because y'all know I was supposed to get my tummy, I was supposed to get my tummy tuck in January. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it. You know why? Because I didn't stop smoking cigarettes. I have to be 2 months nicotine free. So I'm trying to figure it out. It's like I want to stop smoking, but then I'd be like, oh, if I stop, I really might fuck somebody up. You know what I mean? When I get mad, I just like kind of sit down, I smoke a cigarette, and I ponder, and I be like, okay, Roxanne, let's figure this out. I'm going to have to break my relationship with cigarettes. It's not going to be easy. It's not. I had watched the Dave Chappelle special, Stop Smoking. I had watched the Dave Chappelle special, and Dave was like, I'm never going to stop smoking. I was just like, I love you so much, Dave Chappelle. But I have to, because I don't want to get lung cancer, and I want to have my surgery, and I want to heal properly, have that good oxygenated blood going through, helping the healing process. I don't want to spend all that money and my scar becomes necrotic or something like that. If you don't know what necrotic is, go look up pictures of necrotic skin. It's gross. So I'm just trying to figure out like what I want to do. Let me put this up. Princess said, stop smoking. I'm trying, Princess. You know how people upset me. It's so much safer for people if I smoke a cigarette sometimes. Because I just be like, what? What? So a cigarette has always been like my go-to, like pacifier, but I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop. That's so fucked up. You'll find something else. It's like you want to stop. It just be hard. And I have friends who have just gone cold turkey, just like, I'm not smoking anymore. And they just stop. And I'd be like, how'd you do it? And they'd be like, I just stopped. And I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. Because I don't know if I have the fortitude, but I have to because I want my surgery. And um, Dr. Kim said they blood test you twice in the 2-month period that they don't want you smoking to see if you have any nicotine in your blood. If you have any nicotine in your blood, they won't do the surgery. So it's gonna be hard, you know. The only times I've ever stopped smoking was when I've been pregnant. I'm in menopause. I can't get pregnant. Plus my tubes are tied. 21 years ago. So, it's gonna be different. I mean, I think when I was pregnant, I was just like, I'm carrying life in me. I can't smoke cigarettes. And I was able to stop. But I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to leave you alone, Newport. It's gonna be hard. But I have a good support system. But the thing about it is you can't oh, excuse me. You can't chew nicotine gum. You can't use a nicotine patch. Um, but I can take Wellbutrin, which they gave me. Only side effect of Wellbutrin is you have crazy ass dreams, very vivid dreams. And that's why when I initially started taking it, which was it decreases, it helps you to stop smoking. I stopped taking it because I was having these wild ass fucking dreams. Like, and one of the dreams was like reoccurring. And what it was I was on an airplane, but the airplane was driving on a highway. It never fucking took off. And I was just like, damn. And I'll wake up out my sleep to go to the bathroom. And I would be questioning if I was woke or not. Like, am I woke? And I'm a house shoe wearer. I wear house shoes. You know, was any of them nasty? I don't remember having any nasty dreams, but I kept having that damn airplane dream where we were on an airplane, but the airplane was driving like on a damn Ryan or some shit. It never fucking took off. But we got to where we were going, but it was on the road. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm one of those people, does this dream mean something? But anyway, the the dreams are always really real. And I will wake up to go to the bathroom and I wouldn't put on my house shoes because I would want to go to the bathroom and I would want to feel the coldness of the bathroom floor on my feet to indicate, hey, I'm actually woke. Because there were times that I felt like, that's my cat. Um, I wanted to know that I was woke because sometimes I felt like, am I actually woke in the bathroom? I don't like feeling like that, but I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, after taking it for a while, the dreams will pass. And hopefully, Princess, I'll have a nasty dream. You know. Hold on. Kitten? Kitten. Honey, come to mama. I don't don't know if my cat is trapped in my bedroom. I don't know. But no, I don't be having nasty dreams like that, Princess. I used to have nasty dreams. I think just menopause is like stop me from having nasty dreams. I just don't have nasty dreams anymore. I don't know. Shit. Need my nasty dreams to come to come back. I have strange dreams. Like it's always something to do with like like the grocery store or some form of shopping. I'm always doing some shopping in my current dreams, you know, or I'm shopping with like somebody, like a stranger, like we're in a grocery store and we're talking and I'm always in Whole Food. And I'm just like, why am I always in Whole Food? I don't know. And I have to go to Whole Food tomorrow too. So I don't know. I'm just it's menopause. That's all I gotta say. Unless you are in menopause, gone through menopause, it's just a really weird time in a woman's life. Why don't men have menopause? Why we have to have? Your body be acting all funny and shit. It's just it's strange. But God didn't make any mistakes making us how he made us. Women are spectacular. We can have children. We can actually carry a whole nother person inside of our bodies. That's fucking crazy. I mean, to me, it is. It's like an actual human being. You like, ugh, push out a human being, or they cut a human being out of your stomach, and you're just like, yo, I carried you. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But I've had friends who have gone through menopause and they're mean. You know, they're moody. I'm not a moody person. At least I don't think I'm too moody. If you wake me up early, yes, I like to get up on my own. I don't like my my phone ringing or none of that. I like to just wake up on my own, you know. Hi, Devin. How are you, Devin? Thank you for saying hi, honey. And tomorrow's New Year's Eve. What are you going to do? Are you going to Manhattan? Are you going to be walking around in that crowd? And I'm just telling you now, I think you should just chill at home, get you some carry out, get you a little something to sip on, and stay in the fucking house. It's just going to be too many people. And they have this new flu variant going on. Stay in the house. Get everything you want. Stay in the house, cut on your TV, do you a live, and stay in the house. Okay? You a grown ass man. I can't tell you what to do. I could only suggest. But you in the tri-state area, the New York tri-state area. So that's New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, y'all. For those who don't know. It's gonna be so much going on out there. Stay at home. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right. But yeah, I'm cool with being in the house on New Year's. This would be like my, ugh, I don't know. I'm fine. I just want to say hi. I'm going to Queens. Okay, I might stay in because it still snow. What? And it is cold. No, you might have a point. Yeah, you know what? Look, I'm older than you, and I can't tell you what to do. If it was up to me, if I was like the president of people doing things, everyone would be in the house on New Year's. Only people who would be out was Ryan Seacrest and Diana Ross and them. And everyone would just watch it from the comfort of their home. But I heard it's cold up there. You got a roof over your head. If you got some food in your refrigerator, get you something to sip on. Invite you a lady friend over, watch the ball drop, and take your ass to sleep. Shit. Hi, Brother Child Logic. Happy New Year, my love. And what are you doing New Year's Eve? I hope you stay in the house. Why am I just trying to get everyone to stay in the house? My girl, Princess, House of the Princess, she is my little sister / big sister / cousin, auntie. She's going out. I vicariously lived through her. Staying home, very good. Yes, ma'am. 16 degrees. I don't know what the temperature is here tonight, but I know that there was no snow earlier. Now it snowed on the cars and shit. It snowed yesterday. I'm just like, and then it didn't snow for Christmas. That's why I didn't feel all Christmassy and shit. I didn't get no Christmas tree. I just put some lights up in my window, like ta-da, and that was it. And I got these 2 little light up Christmas trees in my living room on my cocktail table. I'm like, I'm not doing all that shit. You gonna clean the house and relax? I ain't mad at you. There you go, honey. Where were you? Hold on, y'all. Come on, honey. Come here. Come to your mama. Come to your mama. Oh, you want to drink water? Okay, never mind. It's cold than a motherfucker here. Like, there's snow on both my cars and shit. I'm just like, but I'm going to tell y'all this. Wash your laundry and take all your trash out the house. Don't go into the new year with no dirty laundry and no trash in your house. That's why I'm going to do my laundry at my mama's house tomorrow. I'm going to get that shit done, come back, eat these oxtails that got my house smelling amazing. Take me a good hot shower, put on another pair of clean sweatpants. Or I might even put these on because I took a shower tonight. These motherfuckers still clean. And I'm gonna be here. Now I might slide into other people's lives. I might even do a live myself. But I'm not fucking with this cold ass weather. We having the first Dick Clark New Year's Eve ball drop type thing here in Chicago, and Chance the Rapper is hosting it, and they doing it downtown on Wacker Drive. Let me explain something to y'all. If you ain't from Chicago, if you've never been to Chicago, Wacker Drive is a street that runs like through the middle of downtown, and it runs on the river, and the river empties into the lake, right? So it's gonna be all this fucking wind coming off the lake. And the only people who can really be outside and withstand those sorts of temperatures and shit, white folks, okay? Our melanated challenged brothers and sisters. Hi, Empress. I love you. The only people that can handle that shit are our melanated challenged brothers and sisters. We ain't built for that shit. Not even with fur coats and North Face on. Not even with your good boots, a pair of Timberlands, 2 pairs of socks. That's not us. Motherfucking black folks need to be in the house eating some collard greens and some black eyed peas, which I didn't make either because I'm making oxtails. But, stay in the house now. Shit. Now, Princess is a go out type of person. I support my girl on that. But, I never did the ball dropping. Never wanted to. No, I didn't either. When I'm living right out there on Long Island, if Craig was in town on New Year's Eve, we would just be in the house. We would be in the house. That motherfucker would be on his video game. He'd be in the basement. I'd be in the bedroom watching TV. The kids be minding their business, doing whatever the fuck they doing. And then right before midnight came, he would pause his video game, come upstairs. We'd get the kids in the room. And 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, Happy New Year. He'd give me a kiss. And then he'd go back down to the basement and smoke a blunt. And I would just lay up in bed and watch TV. There was just so many years I never got to experience. And I understand that, sis. That's why I support you going out. Shit, the ball is for tourists unless you already in Manhattan. That's facts. Man, just you be watching that shit on TV and it'd be like 18 million motherfuckers. And I heard you can't really move around. And I would get claustrophobic. I would just be like, ooh. And people be germy and musty and shit. I'd be like, ooh, no. Mm-mm. And then, our melanated challenge brothers and sisters, they be done got a little lick in them. Dude, all that shit. And I'm like, no. And they gonna do that in Chicago. My husband said when he was like a street cop, he said they would have them detailed like downtown Chicago. He said those girls would have dresses and shit on so short with heels. It's snow, no panties, going into the club. Even when I was younger, I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I can count how many times I went out on New Year, on New Year's Eve to go into New Year's. It was very few and far between. I just really dig being at home. My boy lady dragged me out there once. She was from wait, okay, damn. Okay. She was from Maryland. He ended up getting arrested and set on the ground for drinking. I think, wow. No, you can't move, literally. For 4 hours, they put a barricade around a group of like 50 to 60 people. So you basically stuck in a box. Fuck that. I could be stuck in the crib. And they be so happy to be out. But y'all know what? I heard it was like a murder mystery story, and it happened in New York, right? So this boy, he went out on New Year's Eve, right? He went to go see the ball drop. He met some motherfuckers down there. Mind you, these melanatedly challenged people. And they make friends real easy, right? So he met these people out there and he was kicking it. I'm uncomfortable in tight spaces like that. Girl, then New York would not be for you. And if we ever go to New York for New Year's, we gonna watch the ball drop from our hotel room. I promise you that. How come this boy went out? Hi, my Pixie. Happy birthday, Pixie. My fellow Capricorn queen. Capricorns, happy birthday to you. And please, everyone wish Miss Pixie does a happy birthday. So the boy went out on New Year's Eve and he wasn't even from New York. He was like from maybe Connecticut or New Jersey. He met up with some people that he met there and he went back to their house after the ball dropped and they let people leave. And do you know those people ended up killing that boy? Mm-hmm. Hi, clowns. Happy New Year's Eve, baby. I ain't on that shit. I'm about to get off here and call my sister for her birthday. Well, tell your sister I say happy birthday. Capricorns, we run this shit. Jesus Christ was a Capricorn. Fuck what you talking about. We better than all y'all. So, yes. Please wish Pixie a happy birthday. Oh my God. Yes, I remembered your birthday. Pixie, stop it. I told you, I just been busy, baby. I've been busy. That's all. But I can't forget about you. Girl, stop it. Look at my lips. Stop it. But nah, bro. No, they killed him. They killed dude. They killed him. He went back to the house with them and some shit popped off over a bitch. And they popped him. They popped him. And his family, it was like one of those Dateline specials. And his family was trying to figure out, like, what the fuck happened. Oh, my grandpa's a Capricorn. Your grandma's a Capricorn. Bad motherfucker. That's all I have to say. Okay? Love your Capricorns. Love your Capricorn. But I'm telling y'all, it was like a Dateline special. And they killed that boy and his parents. I think they were from Connecticut or something. And his family was just like, damn. He went to just go watch the ball drop and he didn't even come the fuck home. You know? And with Devin saying they put 60 people and block you off, every 60 people, they block it. I can't, Nope. And my bladder. And she was very classy. Of course she was. All Capricorns are. Period. You know, I got and you know, my bladder week, I had all those kids and shit. I'd be standing there, I had to pee. No, I'm not doing that shit. Devin, keep your ass at home. Get everything you need. I know you got a lady friend. Y'all watch that shit happen from the crib. It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. But did you all know that that ball in New York, do you know that has Swarovski crystals in it? That they put little lights behind and lights up. It's crazy. But I'm good. Whoa, yeah. I'm in drunk chicks. You don't know. Be dangerous. Yup. Trust me, especially if they live in a rough area, Brooklyn or the Bronx isn't anywhere to be rolling through. No, these motherfuckers were these white folks lived in Queens, bro. Swarovski crystals. Swarovski crystals. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, Swarovski crystals. Those be Swarovski crystals in that ball that go down. A bunch of them. But no, these people were from Queens. He went back to Queens with them. And I think like I don't remember how. I think he like took the train in, but they took the train over to Queens and they ended up popping them. Yep. And that boy's parents was all like, damn. Queens has those Russians and Albanians. Yeah, but that's over there by like Brighton Beach. And over the Russians be in Queens over by Little Odessa. That's where the Russians be, over in Little Odessa. But you know that. I used to go down in Little Odessa because they had some cool ass delicatessens that were Jewish Russian owned, you know what I mean? And Far Rockaway, hell yeah. But they popped him. They popped that boy. And his parents was just like, he didn't come home. And his family was like calling like, where you at? And he wasn't answering and shit. And they found out their son had got popped. He said, I miss Devin's field trips around New York, learning a lot. Hell yeah. You know, because he would show a lot of parts about New York and tell you things. Because New York is a fucking awesome ass city. But architecturally, Chicago's better. I'll just say it. Okay. I've lived in both places. And I'm not being biased because I love Chicago, but I love New York too. Our architecture here is better. We can fight later, Devin. Okay. You said my whole family. You cuss out your whole family on Christmas? Oh. Who got better pizza? Okay, let me just address this first. Pixie, we will discuss why you cussed your family out on Christmas. I'm not going to judge you. Shit happens. Family makes you mad. And the holidays are very stressful. So if you had to cut somebody out, girl, you probably had a reason. Whose pizza's better? I'm not going to lie to you. I love a good New York slice, sausage, okay? And what else I love in New York? A good calzone. Chicago has deep dish pizza. It's different. I grew up eating it. But if I had to say who had better pizza, the New York slice. Don't be mad at me, Chicagoans, please. I'm a Chicago girl through and through. But if you've never been to New York and you never had a slice in New York served on a white paper plate, literally paper plate with a grease spot on it, and you don't fold your pizza and eat it, hit it with a little crushed red pepper, a little Parmesan, you're missing out on life. Go to New York. Go to New York. That's all I can say. Which place do I like the most? What do you mean? Do I like New York or Chicago the most? If that's the question, it's always going to be Chicago. It's my kind of town, and I'm from here. But my second love is New York. It really is. It's no place like it. It's an energy. It's a whole fucking vibe. And New York is just, it's epic. And I love living there. I didn't live like in Manhattan. I lived out in Long Island, but I was in Manhattan a fucking lot. And I love it. I love it. A New York slice is delicious. Yes. Okay. Yes. Send Mr. Devin some. It's Stringer. I think it is $ Stringer Bell. He has to put the correct spelling. But yes, everyone's support. But yeah, New York is just, I love it. Now, summertime in New York is dope. But summertime in Chicago is doper. I'm not gonna lie. It is something to do in Chicago all summer long. Not that there's nothing to do in New York all summer long. It's just, I just love both places. Connecticut, they made the first pizza in New Haven. What? Only Brooklyn has good pizza. And Chicago and Detroit. Please, wait, hold on, let me finish reading this. Oh, wow. I ain't gonna hold you. My cousin's in Chi-Town. Okay. See, you saying our pizza's like lasagna. That's that stuffed pizza, which can be lasagna-like. I'll let you slide on that. But Detroit pizza, nah, hell no. I got family in Detroit. I got a lot of family in Detroit. And I've had Detroit style pizza. It's not, nah. And this has nothing, this is nothing against Detroit, because I don't want my Detroit family like threatening me or nothing. But I can't even put Detroit pizza in, not even on the scale with Chicago and New York. Now we have a place here in Chicago called Pie Eye. I like going there because they have New York style slice. You can buy a slice of pizza and it's like a New York slice of pizza, and it's so good. It even smells like New York. It's really crazy. You like, as soon as you're walking up to the door, you could smell the dough. It's fucking nuts. They say it's the Chicago down that town now. Do they? Shit, I taste Chicago ain't shit like it used to be. Detroit pizza is deep dish, but like a big loaf of bread with toppings. I'll take Chicago over them. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Beef or steak? I just like sausage pizza. I don't like pepperonis. Like, My kids, my husband, they love pepperoni pizza. I fucking hate pepperonis. I don't know what it is about pepperonis. I just don't like them. I just like a good sausage and cheese pizza. You know, that's it. But see, y'all don't know something that I know. There's a place here in Chicago called Italian Fiesta Hood Pizza. It ain't no Italian Fiesta in no white neighborhood. They all in the hood. They've been around about 60, 70 years. Pizza. And it's thin crust. Man, y'all look up Italian Fiesta Pizza in Chicago. And if you ever come to Chicago, I will take you to get some Italian Fiesta pizza. Now, when I go to Italian Fiesta, I get a sausage pizza, sausage, cheese, shrimp, onions, and black olives. You don't like pepperonis either? Good. Oh, yes, Margarita's pizza's good. And girl, we got a Margarita's pizza over this way on fucking, what do you call that? Roosevelt. But I only used to go to the Margaritas over on 79th Street. Margarita's hood pizza, good as hell, thin. Hi, Unique. Happy holidays and happy New Year's Eve. What are you doing tomorrow? Well, today. I'm suggesting you stay in the house, get you a bottle, eat food, and stay warm. That's all. I'm trying to make everyone stay in the house but Princess. I still owe you the beef stroganoff. Yes, I still owe you the recipe for beef stroganoff. But Pixie, you might not remember. We was on the phone and I literally told you everything you need for the beef stroganoff. If you need me to do it again, baby, I will. He said Southside, yeah, down there by the waterway. If it's south, there ain't no waterway down here. That's downtown. That way. And the only thing we call water is like the water tower. But no, Pixie, if you want to tomorrow, I have to go run some errands. I will be back in the house by before 4 o'clock. I will give you the beef stroganoff recipe one more time because I promise you, I told you how to go through that shit. Let's go check this food, y'all. But beef stroganoff is good. Oh my God, my son is yelling.
That's exactly what happened to Kawhi.
Let that cat come in your room because she looks sad.
I didn't have.
Okay, here we go, you all. Let's look at these oxen tails.
I was gonna say that.
Ooh, look at that.
And I was gonna say, I mean, I have every pistol in that game, but
Oh, yeah. And get a fork so I can see if this fork tender.
you want a plastic one?
Just get a metal fork.
I got you.
Need more cooking.
Still a little bit.
Dump the rest of the carrots in here. It's a piece of the carrot. The carrot let us know if it's seasoned correctly.
It's seasoned correctly.
Okay. You know what?
Listen to my.
Give mama a big, never mind. I'm gonna put a little bit more water on this.
Oh, it's already good.
No, just a little bit more water. Cause I don't want that sauce to cook down. I want it to thicken, but I don't want it to thicken right now. Oh shit. Yeah. Whew. We're back in the lady lounge. They look real good. Thank you. I don't mess around. And yes, I'm cooking them low and slow. Low and slow. Princess is letting you know, Devin, it's the river and Lake Michigan. Those are the only two bodies of water here. It's not like how New York is, just surrounded by water. But I will give you all a fun fact. Chicago has more bridges than any place in the United States. Check it out. Let's see. It's freezing up through here. Man, I made oxtails. And I have a head of cabbage and I'm going to cut the head of cabbage down and put some red peppers. I'm not red peppers, some bell peppers in it. I'm gonna smother those. And I'm gonna make some coconut rice. And I have plantains. And I have these really good dinner rolls by a company called Rhodes, RHOADS. And they're in the oven, but they're proofing. They unthaw in the oven. They start off like this big, like literally tomorrow morning they'll be like this big. I'll take them out the oven. I'll cut the oven on. I'll bake them, and shit, that's gonna be dinner. All I gotta do tomorrow, like I said, is go pick up um my high blood pressure medicine and my Ozempic, and then I'm gonna go to my mama's house and do laundry. My house is clean, so I don't have anything to, straighten up. But I'm not gonna go into the new year with no dirty laundry or no trash in my house. And we just gonna, you know, eat and chill around the house and watch, the Dick Clark Rockin' Eve thing. And that's it. That's it. Damn, you hungry now? I'm sorry, Unique. I'm sorry. Baby, if you lived in Chicago, I would be like, girl, come get you a plate tomorrow. Cause I'm all about feeding motherfuckers. I ain't never been stingy with no food. Cause actually really like pop my motherfucking collar. I'm actually really a spectacular cook. I throw down. Thank you, mama. My mama taught me how to cook. It's motherfuckers out here that really don't know how to cook. Oh, damn, y'all barbecuing? We gonna damn. Mm, barbecue do sound good. But I'm just gonna wait for the summer. I barbecue in the summer. Prince has been to one of my barbecues. I throw down. I cooks. My cat in her litter box. Mm-mm. But you know what? I like cooking because I like seeing the look on my husband and my kids' face when they just eating my food and they just be quiet, you know. Everybody can't cook. I can cook damn near anything. But my specialty is soul food. I'm a soul food cook. Oh, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on. I'll be back. Oh, wait. It's hard going to the bathroom with a robe on, so and then I don't want like strings like go in the toilet. That'd be gross. Happy New Year to you too, my pixie, my little fairy. See y'all, Pixie thought I forgot her birthday. Girl, I'm gonna be on your ass tomorrow. Like, I don't be forgetting. Now I might have forgot something with the beef stroganoff, but I didn't forget your birthday because you are a Capricorn. And happy birthday to anyone who is a Capricorn, who has a Capricorn parent, child. We're better than you. That's all I gotta say. What kind of weather? Oh, you said it don't matter what kind of weather. You have a taste for barbecue. You on that grill, girl. You know how many people I know barbecued on Christmas because it wasn't cold here. It wasn't cold at all. Yes, clowns. He said, said our pizza's like lasagna, lasagna. But that's what I made for Christmas. I made lasagna. I made a meat lasagna, and I made a seafood lasagna. I made a pot of chitlins, garlic bread, and I made some ribs, but I made them in the oven. I keep charcoal for my 3 grills. Damn, you got 3 barbecue grills? See, you a real and chips and the smoked chips. See, you a real barbecuer. I don't barbecue like that. You might get 2, 3 barbecues out of me in the summertime. After that, I'm done. I'm done. Now we have a Traeger grill, which is more of a smoker, you know. Chitlins. Oh, my chitlins turned out so good. Girl, I put hog mogs in them, onion, crushed red pepper. I put some bell pepper in it. Oh, they were so good. There are no more. You ordered Red Lobster for your birthday, baby. I ain't mad at you. Right, three. She out here under the Pitmaster Act, boy. See, I would have to come to your crib in the summertime because, you grill in the winter too, Princess. What's wrong with y'all? I'm anemic, so shit, I get cold. I ain't trying to be outside grilling like that. When I went on my Facebook timeline, it was motherfuckers. I had so many friends barbecuing. I seen motherfuckers doing brisket on Christmas. Um, Motherfuckers smoking turkeys, ribs, rib tips. I was just like, damn. Mm-mm. No. I be too cold. No. And then I'm not getting ready to be outside with my winter coat on and have it smelling like goddamn it, barbecue. What? I've grilled in the snow. You got a level of dedication to barbecue, baby, that I just don't have. I done went to a place called Limbs here in Chicago and got me some motherfucking rib tips. No. But I know people who would, keep their barbecue grills like in their garage and they'll pull those motherfuckers out in their backyard and they'll put their charcoal in there and they be out there grilling. And it could be snowing. It's somebody in Chicago right now, I guarantee you, gonna get up early later on today. It's 12:57 here. They're gonna be up at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. They already got their meat seasoned and shit, and they're gonna be putting shit on the barbecue grill for New Year's. Now they're staying in the house because they're gonna stay in the house and eat their barbecue. I'll be like, hell no. I can't find no good barbecue no more, so I do it myself. I know that's right. But you know what? Here in Chicago, we got some good barbecue places. We got Limbs. We got I-57. Motherfuckers in Chicago, they like rib tips a lot here. That's their thing. Grill in the snow, that's Latino shit. I swear, trust me on that. And Puerto Ricans in Chicago too. You know what? I'm sure that the Puerto Ricans in Chicago be barbecuing. Like they be doing that, like the whole pigs and shit like that. These places aren't like they used to be. We used to have a lot of barbecue places here. I didn't know Puerto Ricans barbecued in the winter. I gotta ask some of my Puerto Rican friends here. Do y'all be barbecuing in the winter? If they tell me, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, whoa, my level of dedication ain't that dedicated. You know what I mean? It's not. I remember when I lived in New York, and I always tell my son, he always wants me to tell him the story about how his father, Craig, brought home a whole pig. It was gutted and everything. The nigga brought home a whole pig and was like, you need to cook this. And I was just like, the fuck? I don't know how to cook no whole pig. And I was like, we had just a round Weber grill. I was like, where am I gonna cook it? Do you know that the guys that were there that were like landscaping, doing our grass and shit, they was like I don't know what they were. They might have been Puerto Rican. Do you know they were like, we'll show you what to do. Do you know they went to Home Depot, they brought back some bricks and shit. They dug a hole in my backyard and they lined it with the bricks and put like wood and charcoal in that shit. And those motherfuckers helped me roast the whole pig. And that shit was fire. If it wasn't for them, that pig would have never got cooked. I ain't never cooked no whole motherfucking pig. I was just like, I'm like, where the fuck did you get this from? That motherfucker would just come home with the oddest things. Coming home with a whole adult pig is odd. And then just demanding that I cook it. I'm like, this ain't the Flintstones, nigga. Princess, I barbecue in the winter too. Wow. Lord. Y'all could keep that winter barbecuing. Now, a good barbecue hamburger on the grill is good. Shit, Latinos grill, whatever. Yes, the whole pig, slow roasted. And they built me a pit in my backyard. And then they went and they brought back some, it looked like tin, like it was wavy, like tin. And they put that shit on top of that shit. And they covered that shit with some dirt. And the pig cooked in that motherfucker for about, the dude came back to my crib. We was in the house sleep. And we heard something in the backyard. It was dude, he came back there to like put some, like sprinkle the pig with some shit. I don't know what it was. But I did tell Craig, I said, Craig, don't do that again. Don't do that again. I was like, you can't just bring no pig to the house. And a whole pig, not a sucklet, not a little big bitty baby pig. This was an adult pig. Pigs is big. Oh, but that skin was good. Oh, that skin was good. That skin was crispy. It tastes like a crackling. It was, oh man. But if it wasn't for them, that motherfucker would not have got cooked. I would have tried to figure out how to cut it down or something. And I didn't even have the right knives to even do that. I was mad as hell at him because he brought it home and threw it on the kitchen table. It was like, cook this. It was wrapped like up in a paper, like butcher paper. I was like, where the fuck you get a pig from, nigga? Like, you just can't bring a pig home and demand me to cook it. I know how to cook some ribs and shit, but I ain't never cooked no whole motherfucking pig. You know, that was too advanced for me. Damn, all y'all just some grilling motherfuckers. And y'all some winter grillers, you know, so I don't know. I ain't on that shit. Good luck. But that was the first and only time I ever cooked. And I didn't really even cook the whole pig. If it wasn't for the people who were there landscaping, he believed in me. Don't believe in me that much. If it was not for the guys that were there landscaping, that pig would not have got cooked. And I told them they could come back and the next day, and they brought their whole family with them. I was like, bring as many people as possible, because we had a lot of food, and I was cooking shit on the grill, hamburgers. You know, I was just gonna do like a slab of ribs, you know, a few slabs of ribs, some hamburgers, some hot dogs, some hot links. This motherfucker brought a whole pig. I'm telling you, that pig from the Latinos. He probably did. He probably did. Because I was just kind of like, because he come through the door and he had the motherfucker over his shoulder. And Craig was a big nigga, you know, and he came and just, boom, slammed it on the table, shit. John was like, the fuck is this? I seen like 2 pig feet sticking out the bottom of this shell. I was like, is that a pig, nigga? And it was a whole pig. They didn't have the apple in the mouth. They didn't have the apple in the mouth, but they had that motherfucker. They put banana leaves. I'm like, where the fuck these people find banana leaves? They had banana leaves to make it smoke and all sorts of shit. But that motherfucker was good. If it wasn't for them, I didn't cook it. They actually cooked it. They dug the hole. Craig gave them money for the shit. They cooked it. So I couldn't tell them they couldn't come over for dinner, you know. And when they came, they brought rice and all sorts of shit. We had potato salad. We had like the Puerto Rican rice, cos condules or something like that. I think that's what they call it. They brought all sorts of shit. We had so much food. It was crazy. I was like, please take food home. I didn't have any room to put any of that shit. Oh my God. My lighter. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I'm back. Hold on. I can't find my fucking lighter fluid. It's around here somewhere. Lechon, yeah. I like Hawaii. Like I was in Hawaii a whole pig. You know, I never been to Hawaii. Ain't that crazy? But I heard Hawaii is really expensive. But no, um, but we have a Hawaiian restaurant down the street from me. And I like to get, let's go. Hawaii is beautiful. But I heard it's expensive. Why is my cat acting like that? That was very odd. I mean, I would love to go to Hawaii. Girl, let's try to plan something. I don't know. But we need to go through Costco travel so we can pay on the trip. And that way we don't have to pay it all at once. Because I ain't got no money like that to be paying for no Hawaii trip. Now, we could pay little by little, you know. But I want to go when it's hot. I need it to be really, really hot. I'm going to Hawaii in May for 7 days. What? Have fun, Unique girl. I know this. I make requests. Can you please bring me some of that black sand, that black volcano sand? Just put some in a Ziploc bag and bring it back with you and mail it to me. That's all I want. That's all I want. And then when me and Princess go to Hawaii, I'm gonna give me a big ass Ziploc bag and I'm gonna bring me back a whole big freezer size thing. Cause I would like to like put some in a bowl and put it on a table. I'm strange. I'm strange. My cat is tweaking. I heard that black sand is good for healing. I never heard about that. I just know it's just pretty. It's just black and beautiful. Me and Princess got a few little trips planned. But Hawaii wasn't on the list. It was Paris. We going to Paris. Pink sand, black sand. I want to see. I want to see it all. I know that's right. I've never seen pink sand before, but I know there are beaches that have pink sand. Isn't that exotic? Just to like sit in some pink sand and like, hold it and let it run through your fingers and have your feet in it. Mm. I'm telling you, God just didn't make no mistakes when he set this world up. It's so beautiful. That's why I be telling people travel. Shut up. Travel. Go places. See this world. Oh, watch this shit. What's wrong, honey? You brought your string in here? You got your string? Okay. Don't ask why she does this with this string. It was just in my room. Why'd you bring it out the room? You don't know? You don't know? Hmm? You love me? Come on, come sit next to me. Come on, honey. This fucking cat. You love me? I'm your mama. I'm your mama. I gave birth to you. I love it. I love Paris. Like, if I wasn't living in Chicago, the only other places I could live would be New York. Okay? But I can live outside this country. I can live in Paris. I love everything about Paris. I love the food. I love the ambiance. I love the fashion. I love the shitty attitudes. I love everything about Paris. You know you love my cat. Say hi, honey. Mm, I love you too. Mm, okay. That's my girl. We're going to bed soon. She sleeps with me every night. You want a cigarette? Mm, okay. But I love Paris. Well, it's one of my favorite cities, but I also love Provence. Um, you said you call my cat a hoe. She's a whore. You're a whore. Oh, she didn't like that. She gave me a really dirty look. Um, but Black people need to travel more. Get out of this country. Go see other shit. You know, and not just, go to Latin American countries, and just take it all in, man. That's one of the things that I love doing is traveling and going places and learning and getting knowledge about things, that shit's dope. Anything that enriches your mind, is crazy. Yeah, Black people need to really travel and see shit. You can go to other, like, I didn't know when I went to the Dominican Republic and I seen people who look like me. And then I seen like the darkest, richest Black people, just melanated, speaking Spanish. Like, hola, ¿cómo está? I'm like, what? Now, when I was living in New York, right, I would see like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, but they didn't look like the Dominicans in the Dominican Republic. They look Puerto Rican to me. I didn't know it was different variations. And it was just wonderful, just wonderful, Um, the whole, just the Caribbean, just knowing the history. of slavery in those areas and stuff like that. A lot of people don't know that slavery started in places like that, like Dominican Republic, Cuba, all down there. You know why? Because they had sugar plantations. Yeah. And they needed workers to cultivate sugar plantations. And that's how slavery started there, because prior to that, it was like just the people who were indigenous to that area, and it's just good to know, like, just history. I love history. I love anything that enriches my mind. It's cool shit. We went on a expedition, and they had like the original thing. It was like a piece of stone, like this fucking big, and people would like put the sugar cane on it and like walk around, like with some like pushing it, and they would extract like all the sugar, like the juice from the sugar cane, and they would refine it and make it crystallized and shit like that. Because a lot of people don't know sugar ain't white, sugar is brown, baby. Okay? The fuck? When you see those little packets and you go to Starbucks and shit and it says raw sugar, that's real sugar. That hasn't been treated, because sugar ain't white. Okay? Sugar ain't white. Everything beautiful. They had machetes, yes. Everything beautiful has color. And that's real talk. Now, I had wanted to plan a trip for the gentlemen and the ladies of the Lady Lounge, but I don't know what to do, man, because I don't want to plan something and y'all don't go, because then I'm going to be mad as hell. But I really want to I want to go on a cruise. There's a cruise line. Look it up. It's called MCS. I'm going to find it. I'm going to screenshot it, and I'm going to put it on my community wall on YouTube. Look this ship up. The ship is absolutely beautiful. They got ships that sail out of New York. They even got ships that sail out of Texas, y'all. Texas. You don't even have to go to Florida anymore to sail. Let's figure out something to do. Let's make 2026 adventurous. Sugarcane juice. I never had sugarcane juice. It shit sounds good. It's like just sugar syrup, right? Now, I like a good mojito. And I know how to make a mean ass mojito, baby. Shit. I'm not even gonna go into it because I don't even have the shit to make a mojito. But yes, we should figure out something as a group. Like maybe every 3 months, let's just meet up somewhere. It's mixed with lime like a mojito. And I love a good mojito. I definitely do. I definitely do. But we'll talk about that another day. But we should really figure out something. The ladies and however many gentlemen are here, I think we should do our first official trip in the summer. We should all meet in New York. Yeah, we should meet in New York, stay in New York like 3 or 4 days, and just hang out and go places and see things and go to the Bronx. Fuck it. Go to Brooklyn. see Manhattan, go to Queens, go to Staten Island, and then rent a car and drive all the way out to the end of Long Island to Montauk and just sit and look at the ocean and have some cocktails and mind our motherfucking business. Grown people shit, grown, peaceful shit. We can start off in New York and then we just pick a state. Everyone pick a state. We meet in that state, find shit to do, go have a good time and be adults about it. Yeah. You know, just have a good time. Shit, life's short, y'all. Life's short. Let's figure some shit out. Do a little shopping. And as long as everyone gets along, I don't want no funny, dirty ass shit. You know, if you have a problem with someone, I would like for you to pull them to the side. Y'all go talk about that shit like adults. And let's have a good time. But I think New York should be first stop. And then we can talk about the next trip collectively as a group. Now, motherfuckers, you know, I would like to do everything through Costco travel, but we ain't like that's for like the cruise ships and shit like that, you know. But motherfuckers can just meet up in New York. Everyone get their own hotel room, and we just pick a designated place to meet, and we meet and hang the fuck out. Everybody have a few dollars, save some money. Because the last time I was in New York, babe, I had to buy a whole nother motherfucking suitcase. That's how much I shot. You said hair smoke a lot of trees. I'm very okay. You down for whatever. Girl, you know what? I would even blow one with you. I ain't even gonna lie. If we make it down to the end, we go to the end of Long Island, sit at Montauk, and look out at the ocean. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I'll drink a Corona, and you know, I'll take 2 puffs of I don't like blunts though. I'll smoke a joint. I'll take 2 or 3 puffs of a joint and just sit there and look out at the ocean and talk about life. What, you know, just because we older don't mean we don't have dreams and aspirations and shit like that. Let's have a nice time this year, y'all. I live in Cali, convert. Oh, okay. Converted you to paper. Good. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. You gotta come to New York. You gotta come to New York, Ja. And let's just chill, man. You know, we all grown. Stop it. Stop it. You two stop fighting. Come here. My cats were just having a little squabble. You forgot I'm from Far Rockaway. My fault, bro. So you and Devin, y'all could be the New York tour guides. Y'all just come up with an itinerary. But we can't start until like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon because I sleep late. Okay? Oh, when you live there, you convert it to papers. Okay, great. Great. Whatever. Let's just go and have a good old time. You know, people could save to go. Make sure your bills and shit is paid first, and then let's go have a good time. Shit, I ain't got time I don't want to be arguing with nobody. I just want to go eat, laugh, and do some shopping. Because I do have a shopping problem, y'all. I be trying to do better, but it just be hard. But we ain't going to talk about that. And I'm not going to change it. For me, not to April. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to go in the summertime in New York. I want to do summertime in New York. You know what I mean? And we can go out to the Hamptons and shit. And then, you know, we might meet some rich white folks. Cause you know, they have bonfires and shit. You know, white people like to burn fires and shit. And, you know, they might just ask our black asses to come. Like, hey, you guys, you want to come and we're going to be sitting by the ocean, man. And we might just be like, yeah, it's a bunch of us. And we all know how to fight. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, summer will be even better in New York. Yes. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I would like to do that. I haven't been on a boat ride in a long time either. Shit, y'all, we can take the ferry. The fuck y'all talking about? We could take the ferry over to Connecticut. And Connecticut is really pretty. We were going to buy a house in Connecticut. Let me tell y'all this story. It's a Craig Mack story. So Craig's like, I want to move off to Long Island. I said, okay, where do you want to move? He said, I don't know. Let's move to Connecticut. I said, mind you, I hadn't been to Connecticut in a very, very long. I don't think I had ever been to Connecticut. I said, okay, let's go look at some houses in Connecticut. So we took the ferry from Long Island to Connecticut. You put the whole, well, go to sleep, sis. I love you. We put the car on the little ferry and we was on the ferry and we got off in Connecticut and we went and looked at this house in Stamford, Connecticut. I get mad when I think about this. And Craig, I'm so sorry, but you really fucked the pooch with this one. We went and looked at this house in Connecticut, right? It had this long ass driveway, it had all these trees around it. We walked in this motherfucker. It was beautiful. Beautiful. The motherfucker had a pool on the inside of the house. It was a foreclosure. It had like 6 bedrooms, 7.5 bathrooms, and a swimming pool. Do you know these motherfuckers wanted $375,000 for that house? That motherfucker did not buy that house. We probably weren't supposed to have. But they wanted $375,000 for the house, and that nigga did not buy that house. And it was in Connecticut. In Connecticut, this Stamford area was really pretty. That's the first time I found out that ESPN was in Connecticut. It's in Bristol, I think, Connecticut. I was just like, we are driving this shit. You know, because when you get off the ferry, you drive your car off the ferry and shit. I was like, this is ESPN. I didn't even know ESPN was over there. Yeah. Yes. A steal. Sweet dreams, my princess. A steal. It had a big ass pool in the fucking house that looked, you could see like the forest and shit. He was just like, I don't know if I really like this house. We looked at a few houses over there, but I really wanted that one. And that motherfucker did not buy that house. I was like, you just doing this shit to spite me. Because you know I wanted that house. Yes, ESPN is in Connecticut. Sports Center, the people, yes. Now, they got offices in New York, but they headquartered over in Connecticut. They got a big-ass motherfucking facility. I seen it. Mm-hmm. And Connecticut ain't that's not even that far from like, I forgot what highway. We took the ferry over there, but we drove back. What'd you say? As long as you live in the southern part, you good. It's Fairfield County on my location. Yeah, $3K is cheap, but the upkeep can cost a lot. Yeah, we wasn't supposed to get it. But just the fact that we would have had a pool in the house. You could swim in that motherfucker in the wintertime. And I used to be a lifeguard, so I know how to swim really, really well. He was like, no. It was nice, though. It was nice. And it was a foreclosure. And that was the last house that motherfucking real estate agents shoulders. She was on some bullshit because she was just like, well, I'm just gonna show you this just to put this on your mind. And it was the house with the pool. It had an upstairs, a downstairs. It had a fully finished basement. It was like kind of sort of like a yard, but it had like foresty shit trees behind it. And then that pool. And then there was like a living space above the garage. I was just like, I want this house, Craig. He was like, I don't know about that, Roxanne. I don't know. Because the kids don't know how to swim. Nigga, I would teach them how to swim. What the fuck is you talking about? He didn't buy it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, clowns. And he didn't buy it. But then I think about it. Me and him ended up breaking up. And Craig ended up going to a cold. That house would have just probably went into foreclosure or something. God made it work how it's supposed to work. Fuck it. But I always wanted a house with a pool. You know what I mean? And now I'm getting ready to be 55 years old. I don't need all that. I don't. I just want to be able to swim in the wintertime. WWE headquarters is also here in this area. What? As well as Jerry Springer was filmed here. And yeah, ESPN also. NBC too. Well, okay, wait a minute. Hold on, baby, because Jerry Springer started here in Chicago, Mr. Depp. He started here. Jerry, right downtown at the NBC Towers. I promise you. He might have transferred there, but Jerry Springer started here. Don't try to claim Jerry Springer. Okay, Devin? You crossing some lines now, brother. He belongs to us. Okay? I need you to take Jerry Springer back. I need you to retract that statement, sir. I'm sorry. He's ours. Yeah, and the pool was heated. Yes, the pool was heated. You could swim and be all healthy all through the summer, through the winter. Get your strokes in. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Connecticut. But me being like a sports bitch, and I love my sports. And we were driving, we were going back to New York. We took the ferry over there, but Craig wanted to drive back. And I was like, oh my God, it was the ESPN place. I was just like, okay, Pixie, we know he started in Ohio, but he was here longer. Okay? So don't try to make us feel bad. I don't know what's wrong with you and Devin tonight, but I need y'all to get it together. Jerry Springer belongs to Chicago. Okay? This is not up for an argument or debate. But now, we were driving back from Connecticut, and I seen the ESPN place. I was just like, and y'all know Craig he was not into sports. He was not into sports. I was just like, that was the look on my face. That nigga did not fuck with sports like that. Football, baseball, basketball. But always had on a Yankees hat. Like, you don't even like baseball. I didn't understand that shit. I didn't understand that shit at all. But ultimately, they filmed all of them. Steve Wilkos. Oh, okay. They filmed Steve Wilkos there. All of them. That's all over buildings. I'll film it for you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Or you could send it to my Roxy's Lady Lounge Instagram page. Roxy's Lady Lounge. That's me. Maury filmed over there too. Oh, and I love Maury Povich. I love Maury Povich. You are not the father. Ooh, those motherfuckers used to take off running and shit. I used to watch that shit every day. Like, just being a housewife, my day would be start off with like Oprah Winfrey and coffee. And then I would watch, you know, Maury and Jerry. And it was just, TV was so much better back then. All in the same building? What? I did not know that. And I thought Maury was filmed in New York. But y'all know what? I remember watching Maury, and there was this chick on there. And I don't see if y'all remember. Her name was Marisol. Y'all remember she tested like 15 motherfuckers for that baby? And then she finally found that little girl's daddy. And then you be thinking, like, how many motherfuckers you fucking in your ovulation period time? Like, that shit was just crazy. But I'm so happy they found that little girl's father. You remember Marisol? That little pussy was popping. Wasn't Maury? No, Maury wasn't in Chicago. Jerry Springer was here and Oprah Winfrey, but not Maury. But Marisol, yeah, yeah, I was just like, damn, you got 4 niggas sitting on stage. Who is this baby's daddy? I was getting ready to just say I was that baby's pappy because I was just like, God damn, how much fucking is you doing? That's a lot of fucking. I ain't even gonna lie. If I didn't know my baby's daddy, I wouldn't have went on board. Maybe you might test 2 motherfuckers, but I'm not getting up there testing no 4 and 5, 6, 7 ass niggas. Yep, it's all on location. They were in NYC for a minute, but for 10 years prior, Jerry passed off. Oh wow, Jerry Springer was so good. Jerry, Maury, all that shit. And y'all remember Jenny Jones? They filmed Jenny Jones here in Chicago. I believe they did. I don't remember. But we don't even have good talk shows like that no more. We don't. They used to fight and everything. They motherfuckers just come out there and be a dad saying that he's sleeping with your boyfriend. Just some old wild ass shit. Yeah, Jenny was in Chicago. They cut her show because I guess one of her guests shit went left. You know, but it was all sensational. Yeah, I think Jerry Springer was like the mayor or governor of Ohio or something. He like went into politics. Then he became a talk show host. But that shit used to be cracking. And I never went to an Oprah Winfrey show. And where Oprah Winfrey used to be filmed, it's the McDonald's headquarters now. They tore that shit down and put McDonald's headquarters up. And I've never been in there. It's like you can get international McDonald's food, but oh, wait a minute, y'all. Think about this. What if, instead of starting in New York first, what if we start in Chicago? And we're not going to call it a meet and greet for our what's up. What's up? We start in Chicago. Then we do New York. And we could even get real wild about the shit and drive to that motherfucker. Like caravan there. But then again, nah. Because I like flying and I like flying in first class. So anyway, let's start in Chicago. Let me show you all Chicago. And then, like a month later, I know it's short notice, then we go to New York. So we got 2 major cities in, and then we just figure it out from there. Should this like Roxy's Lady Lounge be like some sort of travel club where we just figure out shit and just travel and go hang out and have cocktails and eat? I think we should. We might as well get a Winnebago. Girl, I can't drive nothing that big. Ja, you know how to drive a Winnebago? Nah, that's too dangerous, y'all. Nah. Let's just fly. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. What if we take the train? We can get sleeper cars, and there's food, and there's cocktails. And if we get sleeper cars, we can take a shower. Not together, but you could take a shower in your own car. Just think about it. If you want to give any suggestions, please go to Roxy's Lady Lounge on Instagram. Roxy's Lady Lounge. That's with 2 X's. Mm-hmm. Oh, but a train trip will be crazy, y'all. A train trip will be crazy. We could take a train from fucking New York to California. Yeah, Geraldo's nose got broken, girl. I remember when they tried to open up Al Capone's safe and didn't find shit in it. I was sitting in front of the TV like, and where Al Capone's hotel used to be, they done tore it down. It's a luxury condo building. You never been on a train? Clowns. When I end this live, I want you to do me a favor, baby. And then I want you to DM me and let me know what you think. Go onto the YouTube, right? And go into the little search thing and type in Amtrak long distance travel. Wait until you see what pops up. They got some shit. They got the little sleeper cars with your little shower and your bathroom in it. You can go eat. You know, you can charge your phone, all sorts of shit. Go look it up and let me know what you think. And y'all, if y'all think that's crazy, they got some shit over in Europe. There is a real Oriental Express train. Look that shit up. Now we need some really nice money to do that. That shit's expensive. Expensive. But it's once in a lifetime. Fuck it. Yeah, I thought Al Capone was gonna have something there, like some old money or something. It wasn't shit in there. Geraldo wasted all our motherfucking time. I'm like, the media was all over it. People was all downtown. It wasn't nothing in that motherfucking safe. He had those people welding the safe open and shit, and it wasn't nothing in that motherfucker. I was like, Geraldo, you ain't shit. You wasted my motherfucking time. Then they tore it down. Like I said, it's a luxury condo now. But no, we need to figure out some things. We need to travel, you all. You thought it was gonna be some gold or something? I thought it might have been some old money and some coins or some guns or something like that. But it wasn't. It wasn't shit in that motherfucker. Hi, Conrad. How are you? Yeah, but we need to think about that, you all. Let's figure something out, something concrete. I want you all to do a little homework. Look up train travel cross country. Hi, sexy 65. Hello, beautiful. I want you all to look up train travel, things to do. Let's come up with some ideas. We have to come up with at least one trip. And everyone has to get along. Now, you all might not know, I will fight, okay? So let's try to figure out something. All right? Okay, so on that note, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Devin, send me the pictures, please. I've only been on trains in Europe. I was just talking about that. There are some beautiful train lines in Europe, and there is that actual Oriental Express train line. That's another thing I want you all to look up. Look it up. Look it up. I think you all will be pleasantly surprised. And look up Amtrak. Okay. Just giving some ideas. Let's figure some things out on things to do. I'm going to go check my oxtails. I will be back here with you all tomorrow. Devin, DM me at Roxy's Lady Lounge on Instagram. That's Roxy, ROXXIE, Roxy's Lady Lounge. Let's figure some shit out, because either we can do Chicago first or we can just go do New York first. But if you all want to do New York first, let me know. Let's be honest. This is not just about me. This is a group effort. The Oriental Express, girl, look it up, Pixie. It's absolutely fabulous. Those motherfuckers got beds and fine dining and caviar, all sorts of shit, all the shit that I like that I cannot afford. But I can afford New York. So let's figure some shit out. Devin, Roxy's Lady Lounge on Instagram, bro. Go in there now. So let's figure something out. Okay, fuck it. We don't have to do Chicago first. Let's just do New York, because I already put it out there. Let's do New York in late July, August, before you got to get kids back to college and grandbabies square. Let's figure some shit out. And then we can just work on these trips collectively together. Okay? So on that note, Avita Zane, I'm going to go check on my oxtails. Good night, my clowns. I love you. Thank you guys so much for being here in the Lady Lounge. I'll be back tomorrow after I run my errands, get my laundry done. I'm not going into the new year with no dirty laundry, no trash in the house, and no negative thoughts. I want positivity to wash over all you guys. So good night. I appreciate you all. And I will talk to you all later on today. Deuce. Good night.